No,
And
So defense is
popular.
He shot
And
46%, Trev.
and watch this. And watch this. I'm still waiting on Trev to call Jimmy Butler playoff Jimmy while we talking about this.
playoff Jimmy, he got to the finals twice. Playoff Jimmy.
A whole bunch of people got to the finals twice.
Right.
Hey, playoff Clyde Drexler, baby.
He could be there.
Hey, that's just he
Playoff
got a point,
Clyde.
Trev. That don't even sound right.
Clyde got one.
Playoff Clyde, baby.
Got a ring,
That's
though.
what we talking about.
Clyde got a ring.
Clyde got a
Playoff J Kidd. Playoff J Kidd.
ring. JK
Jay
got a ring,
went
too.
to the playoffs. Eddie
Playoff
got a ring.
Giannis don't even sound right.
And Jimmy don't. So we call it dude playoff Jimmy for making it to the finals twice, and the other guys made it to the finals twice. What's your point?
With a D
But
League
I'm
team.
just saying,
They ain't do it with a D League team.
no,
though.
that's
He
not.
did it with
And
a
New
D-League
Jersey
team.
Nets were too.
Nah.
They was trash.
They
That
had
ain't a
Gabe
playoff
Vincent
team.
starting at the
That's
one.
not a playoff
Gabe
team
Vincent
without
starting at the
Jason.
one.
That's not a playoff team without Jason Kidd.
Not a playoff team.
So that means the team was trash. I'm
The
confused.
reason why he's called playoff Jimmy is
Because they made it up.
because he plays better in the playoffs at times, like way
No.
better than his average. That's
Okay.
why.
No,
Okay, hold on.
No, he don't.
What's the worst? Hold on. What's
His
the worst
playoff
name?
average is 2 points a game higher than his regular
Bro,
season
he
average.
had 7
Hey.
undrafted people on his team, and he took them to the finals. What are you talking about?
You just made You just made a point, and I just disproved the point, and you just walked off. He averaged 19 for his career in the regular season. He averaged 21 for the playoffs.
Playoff Jimmy or playoff team is worse?
Hey, so him averaging 23 and 7, and then going crazy.
That ain't even no real. That's a joke, ain't it?
No, that was real.
That was real. I thought that was a joke. I thought they were
thing.
teasing him.
That was
Right.
one season.
Right.
It was one season.
I thought they were
Hold on,
teasing him
hold on.
about
It
that.
was only one season, bro. Like, you go look at his numbers.
I can
That's right.
respect.
I thought they was
respect
teasing
Jimmy.
him for hitting the side of the backboard and stuff like that.
I can
If you
respect
average
Jimmy.
23, Dre, if you average 23 and 7 during the regular season, and then you have like a 6 or 7 game stint during the playoffs to where you're averaging 36, that's not significant.
It is.
If you're averaging 23 and 7 in the regular season,
Hold on.
and then
But I think
go
Deon just saying, though,
playoff
like, why we call him playoff Jimmy? What we gonna call Steph?
Hold on. Don't Jimmy got the 4th highest scoring point game in the playoffs ever? Playoff game ever?
Y'all not listening, man.
So
Y'all not listening. I think
that's elevating your game in the playoffs.
Jimmy Buckets. That's why he said call him
I think
Jimmy
y'all not
Buckets.
listening. Y'all ready? Watch
Who
this.
they playing in the second round?
Knicks.
Y'all not listening. Y'all let these guys make up names, and y'all riding for it for
All
no
3 teams
reason.
they beat was
Y'all
better than them on
literally
paper.
riding.
So
Y'all literally riding
number one
and arguing
seed.
for a playoff Jimmy. His
Be the
winning,
number
his
one seed.
playoff, his career playoff winning percentage is 49%. Nobody under 50% in the playoffs is playoff nothing.
In
the history of sports. And one day we just made it up and made an exception for this guy because he had a good run. Y'all for real? And y'all arguing for it. Y'all arguing for it. A guy who got a below 500 playoff record and a regular playoff point per game average. He's at 21. That's good. It's not a nickname word. Y'all arguing for that. Below 500. Y'all ignoring that. Y'all ignoring his regular numbers. Y'all arguing against math because some white dude on TV made up a nickname for the guy? What is we talking about?
Are you going based off of averages, or are we going to watch based off what we watched?
I watched him play 14 playoff series, and I watched him have 3 runs. So I watched him play below regular 11 times. With my eyeball.
So you ain't watch him as an 8 seed go to the finals. You missed it.
Didn't I just say I could have swore I just said I saw him play great 3 times? Did I just say that or no?
Okay.
When they went to the finals the first time, that was the 2 things.
You making a point that ain't no. We're not arguing against that. I'm saying if I played great 3 times and I played regular 11 times,
did the math already.
How am I great?
How many times did James Harden play great?
Hey, Trev, real quick. I'm gonna ask you a question. Trev, let me ask you a question.
In the playoffs, never.
Let me ask you a question, Trev.
Yeah.
And you lose 11 fights, but you knock the other 3 guys out in the first round. Do I call you knockout Trev?
Wait. Say it again.
This math don't make no sense.
That don't make
sense. So you go 3-8, so you knock 3 niggas out in the first round.
The math don't make no sense. I get 3 runs. I get 3 runs out of 14, and I'm all of a sudden
can't use boxing, bro.
No, but here's the
14 chances. He had 3 good runs. I'm confused. Y'all been watching basketball long.
Yeah, this debate ain't gonna go nowhere because we're not gonna convince him that playoff Jimmy is real.
It don't exist.
No, he don't understand that Jimmy Butler doesn't just affect the game by scoring, bro. So when you have a game where he has 35 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 6 steals, he's playing otherworldly, bro.
Nobody said he wasn't. You keep making arguments nobody made. You making points nobody made. I said he had 3 good.
Yes, that's the only point that you're making.
Why the nickname came about.
I'm not. What I'm saying
That's
is
the only
he
point
gets credit for those 3 good runs. And if I can give him credit for the 3, you all can let him hold the 11. Can't you?
How many?
Or no? We're not doing that.
First off, you're not
gonna make another run next year,
bro.
It's gonna be 3 finals.
Hold on. Didn't he make a run? Okay, he made 3 great runs. He went to the finals.
If I could give him credit for that, y'all can't let him hold
Eastern
the
Conference Finals.
He averaged
the Celtics
14 points a game the year before last in the playoffs, by the way.
Okay, he's still
he
took
hold that. I'm saying
I think he's not with Cousins.
why do we want to hold the game?
Hey, hold on.
Supposed to be in the conversation, bro. They weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs this year.
You making points that don't matter. None of that matters. I'm talking about what did and didn't happen.
When you overachieve, you're worthy of that compliment.
He got credit. Listen, let me say it one more time. He gets full credit for his 3 runs.
No,
he's a dog for the
superstar, and he made it to superstar level.
Making points. He's a dog for those 3 runs. He elevated himself to superstar level for those 3 runs.
He got 3 runs.
He get
got 3 runs that James Harden don't have. Bro.
He get 100% credit for that. So you can stop making that point. I want you to recognize the 11 times that he played regular.
Play regular 11 times. You want somebody to say that?
Yeah, because y'all sure ignoring it.
I'm not ignoring it.
Regular 11
yeah,
times.
y'all did. That's the first time y'all
I said he deserved a nickname for what he did in the past couple of years.
We're talking about once he became Jimmy, though, not no.
So
what do we? Hold on. I'm just trying to. Hold on. I'm just trying to understand.
We in an era. We're in an era with LeBron James.
Boy, you take up all the airspace, my boy.
And somebody else
come on, now.
got to play.
Hold on.
I get that point, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I get that. I get what you're saying. 11 times he played trash.
Or
he didn't do enough.
They trash. I said regular.
Okay, or enough. Regular, enough. It was a playoff series when he had D-Wade and Rondo. If Rondo don't get hurt, they may make a run right then and there because he was balling that year. Him and Wade and Rondo was balling. Other times when he goes trash or didn't do enough. We'll put it that way.
No, he played good. Enough. He played good.
This is what I'm saying. Not enough. Not enough. We can still agree not enough and good can be in the same conversation. He didn't do enough. But at the end of the day, these last couple of runs, 2020, last year, and this year, he did his thing to where you saw him elevate his game from the regular season to the post. These last three, the last 3. Now, granted, even what was that? The year after the bubble, they got swept by Milwaukee. He didn't do squat. Got whooped. I will admit that. Didn't show up. This finals, he didn't show up. But at the same time, he made a run to where not us giving him the nickname. We didn't make the doggone nickname up. We're talking about the panel analysts were giving him this. Not no scrubs. We're talking about Kenny. We're talking about Charles, Shaq, other people that recognize the greatness that he had this playoffs and the last one. Now, granted, do you say it doesn't warrant a nickname because he hasn't done it the other 11 series? Fine. That could be your argument. But he did his thing these past 3 seasons to where that nickname came about.
Salute.
Cool. That's it. That's cool. Now, my question was, who was better in their prime, Vince Carter or Ray Allen? Go to another argument. I'm tired of talking about Jimmy.
Vince Carter or Ray
Prime.
Watch it. Ray Allen. Ray Allen ended up having a longer, better prime, but at their peak, Vince Carter was doing on Ray Allen. And I love Ray. from UConn. I used to watch Big East basketball and go to the park and hoop.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know.
I'll say
I don't
the
know.
argument with Jimmy is
No,
You going back to
How he get
Jimmy?
back on Jimmy?
I'm going
We talking
back
about
to it.
Vince Carter
I'm
and Ray
going
Allen.
to it because I listen to y'all or whatever. So let me get
Go
on.
ahead.
My argument with Jimmy is the reason why I think he's validated, like with the name, and because he only got 3 playoff appearances or whatever for you to where you feel like he played, above average.
That's
But
right.
what I'm saying is Jimmy, from like him being drafted to really like even him being in Chicago, he was never in the conversation of like superstar. He barely made the conversation of all-star. So when you're an all-star and you start playing or showing glimpses of superstar talent, then it's like, well, you made it to another level, and it's like, I
Sorry.
think the name is validated. So that's why I'm saying it is. Yeah, you are looking at it, you like, oh well, 11 times he was average. Yeah, but if you look at when he was drafted and when he was in Chicago, he was supposed to be average. So the fact that he's
But
playing out his mind now, it gotta mean something.
Deon, it do mean
Man,
Hold on,
something.
hold
He
on.
said
I got a
listen,
question.
they
Hold
don't
listen.
grant
on,
the
hold
I
on.
playoff
don't, I
nickname.
don't,
That's all
I
he's
don't,
saying.
I don't
Hold on.
come.
One question.
I come from every world I've been in as an adult has been a results-based business, from the army to the oil field. We don't care what you should have been, what you were supposed to be. We care what you do and don't do. That's why I don't see that. I don't care nothing about coloring it outside the lines and none of that stuff. All I care about is what you do.
Now, question.
Is James Harden the top 75 player?
Yeah.
You do,
Yeah.
and then I say it when you
Jimmy
don't.
Butler has a better resume than James Harden, right?
Nah.
I said that. Didn't I say that? Didn't
Said what?
I say shout out? Didn't I say shout out to Jimmy for making it to the finals more than James Harden? Didn't I post that, Trev?
Yeah.
But
Question.
you're right though.
Question.
You're right.
Okay.
He's just the one trick pony. He's like the Antonio
I
Tarver
never
of
said that. You
basketball.
see,
That's
look,
what he
look,
is.
look. See,
That's what he
that's
is.
passive aggressive. That's passive aggressive. That's what people do. They're like, well, see,
Hey,
well, I guess
question.
he ain't nothing
Antonio
to
Hold
Tarver
on.
of
blah blah
basketball.
blah. I ain't
That's
say
what he
none of that.
is.
Question. I'm gonna ask
He was
you.
good. He was good 3 times.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question, and y'all just name the year. And this is just based off of dominant playoff runs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Runs. Name Steph's dominant playoff run. Him individually.
Last year.
And
Last year.
and the year they lost to Toronto.
2019, yeah, because they ain't had KD and they swept Portland.
Okay.
We talking
Name
about like
Kobe's.
I see
different
what
kind
Lonnie
of
going. I see
dominance.
where he going with it though.
Name
Now
Kobe's.
he had
Kobe had to be.
Anytime they won one, anytime
No. Just name it.
20, the 45 and 18, well, the 46 and 18 that year, 48 and 16,
dominant
he had
player,
45 against the Spurs.
Just the playoff run.
Kobe probably
Kobe,
had a
Counting the finals too?
You count the finals. I'm talking about all the way until they was eliminated
he
or
had
won.
Okay, I
Kobe,
got you. I got
he
you.
Kobe,
had at least
I'm saying
Kobe
he
didn't
Kobe,
have
had
a
at least
Kobe,
4.
Kobe didn't have
2001
a lot of
he played
dominant
that good
full
against the
run.
Sixers.
He had
Yeah,
4.
he didn't have that many. 09, probably 09, the closest probably.
Okay.
No, he had
What
4,
Kobe was
bro. He
doing
had
was
2
like
with Shaq, bro.
we
Like
thought,
Shaq was
especially
averaging
early.
30.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Listen,
Oh yeah, he did have.
he was still listen here. Shaq was playing better than him, but he was still being dominant. Like Shaq was putting up 35, Kobe was putting up 28. Like that's still dominant, bro. So he
Right.
had at least 4
Okay.
Yeah.
because he had 2 with Shaq.
No,
He
he
had the
had a
2
few.
Yeah,
He didn't have a
2001,
lot. Is
2,
what I'm saying.
and then like 2008 and 9 probably.
Okay. Hold on. You said hold on. So you just said
That's 4.
okay, Brian. Go to Brian.
Damn, nigga whole career.
his whole career. Anytime he in
Like
anything.
seriously.
Anytime he in that thing.
And I ain't never been on Brian like fan like that, but that nigga
With the
Kobe.
exception of these last
2018 was
2
probably
years.
the best one.
Okay.
And look,
18.
Tim Duncan got about 5, 6 of them things.
Okay.
Well, look who he naming greats.
Oh
Though.
no.
Yeah.
No, but hold on. This is my point. Hold on. I'm gonna get to my point. KD.
Bum ass nigga.
Right.
Fuck that nigga.
He should
I'm
have
sorry,
more because he's
one.
supposed to be the best scorer of all
No,
time.
listen,
He's
one.
not.
One.
Let me take that back. Let me be respectful. He got one.
He got one.
Let me not do that.
2017.
He got one.
2017.
He got one.
Okay. Last person and I'll leave.
Bum ass nigga.
I know KD just so disappointing. He got all the
Giannis.
One.
Kawhi.
0. No, he got one.
He
Kawhi
got
has
like
one.
half of one at that, but he got
Kawhi, he got one.
One.
Two.
Toronto.
2019.
oh whoa.
He
Hold
Count
on.
didn't dominate with the
2014. Don't
Spurs.
count 2014.
He did not
He didn't
dominate.
dominate the entire playoffs like that, but he
Wait,
came up when they needed
Right.
him.
wait.
It's a difference.
Kawhi got
It's a difference.
two. Kawhi
No, he
got
don't.
two.
What?
He has two
What's up?
finals
dominant,
MVP.
no, he got two dominant playoff runs, bro. When
Which
they
one?
lost to Golden State, they was up 20 before he got
Nigga,
injured.
He
got
played one
hurt
game.
game one.
That ain't no run.
That ain't no run.
Bro, he
He
was
got hurt game one.
listen, I know
Playing one game ain't a run. What you talking about?
fellas.
No, he was balling before that, before the injury. I got you.
Relax. What I'm
He was
saying
balling
is
before the injury.
then they played him in what, the Western Conference Finals, right?
Yeah, he was balling before the injury.
So
I
I'm
get you.
saying
I was
them two
messing with
series
you.
before that, cause he was going
Right.
crazy. They knocked the
2017.
shit out.
Okay.
And he was up
See?
20
You can't blame
before
him for getting hurt.
Okay.
Though. Like,
So this
he
is my
got
point.
injured.
So at the end of the day, we just named all those greats.
Close against Oklahoma City, he was making the plays that they need.
Right. Hold on.
no, 2017, Kawhi averaged 28 on 53% shoot.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Yeah,
hold on. This is
But
my
he
point in saying all that. I just named a whole bunch of greats. Some of them had maybe a handful. Some of them maybe only had one or two. For Jimmy to even have three on his resume, makes it great at the end of the day. Because you can sit up there and say all these other seasons, but it's all like every other superstar has all these other seasons.
Well, we're gonna be fair.
Some of them,
If we're gonna be fair, Lonnie, Jimmy
How
only
he
got
gonna
two.
go back to Jimmy after trying to get off Jimmy?
but that was my point.
So
No, but that was my point to end the argument. I was just saying because I'm saying
the difference
we can
is
sit up there and say,
for me the difference is
all right,
That boy glitching.
boy, he get some new internet.
when
You can say
Boy,
Jimmy. Look,
They said Jimmy
you can say
regular.
Jimmy regular, but I'm just saying
no
to even
Jimmy
be
not
in that
regular. Like
conversation to
that's
have
the thing.
2 to 3.
I'm not saying he regular. Like people keep
No,
trying to
somebody
make
else.
it go from one thing to
Is he
another.
better than T-Mac? Ooh.
all time. No.
Not all time or not just overall, but at the end of the day, career-wise,
His resume
his
gonna be
resume
better.
The only thing
is
people
better than T-Mac.
T-Mac never got out the first round. I can't defend him. I
His
can't
resume
defend
gonna
that,
be
bro.
better.
His resume is better
T-Mac.
than T-Mac at the end of the day. I'm sorry.
Right. So
Yeah.
But if
my
you just
thing
sat up
is
I'm
there
a
and
T-Mac
said,
fan. I'm a T-Mac over the top
if you
fan, so I
say,
can't.
if you give me prime Jimmy versus prime T-Mac, of course I'm taking prime Mac.
Hold
Ain't
on,
nobody gonna argue.
Hold on, cuz. Get the floor again. What we saying?
You said, so what we talking about? We talking about better overall careers and better overall runs. T-Mac never had that. And I'm sorry. And it was just him being hurt at the end of the day. Now, granted, T-Mac
he wasn't
stays
hurt in
healthy.
Orlando. He was losing.
Yeah, you lost to the Pistons. Wasn't they up
They
2-1
was
or something like that?
up.
Blew that?
Yeah. He was losing.
We just said we not gonna argue who we taking,
They
T-Mac or
taking
Jimmy in their
his
prime. We
resume.
taking
Better and greater
T-Mac
is
in
not.
their
Let's go
prime.
back to what
But
Deon
you
said.
know
Better
what?
versus
Right.
greater.
You know what? Just to be
Better and
petty.
greater ain't the same
Hold
thing.
on. Better, of course. Like
Hold on. Just to be petty, I'm taking Jimmy because he don't get hurt. Nah.
T-Mac, my guy.
Nah.
Man, but
I take the healthier body.
he was hurt at the wrong time, dog. Oh no, what you saying, Deon? My bad.
They weren't dominant.
Future. This nigga
If
said
you look
Future
at-
raps. He raps.
Like Steph might have a run. Steph might have a run where he averaged 26, 6 and 6, and then we don't call it dominant. But if you look at it, it's like, well, it kind of was. But we go by when he was averaging 36 against Portland, like, because that's the
Okay.
you see what I'm saying. So the difference for when Jimmy was regular, he was averaging 17, 18, 19 points a game.
Yeah, regular don't mean trash, right?
You see, but that's not. First of all, most people on earth can't average 18 points a game in the NBA.
Right.
That's just what it is. So none of that. That's not trash. That's we're not calling nobody else playoff nothing. If LeBron James ain't playoff Bronny,
He said Future raps. He raps.
like what are you talking
It's a
about?
classic.
You said, hold on. What?
I don't think
ain't hear
Trev
what you
like
said.
that. When y'all was talking about Future, he like he said
No,
Future raps. He raps.
No, listen, y'all. See, I wasn't even being funny because I don't know if he actually rap. I thought he did melody. No, for real.
Trev don't like that.
I'm serious. I never heard him rap. I heard him sing songy melody type stuff. I never actually heard him rap. I don't. I never did.
You better stop for he hop